Alright, so for once, at the beginning of one of these videos, I don't have to go puzzle hunting, because I already have a key. Because I got 2 last time. Because I'm a very clever boy. Who solves puzzles and is clever. So let's see what we got left. We got like 5 games left, I believe. And one of them is Another Late Night, which apparently I'm not the only one who's had trouble with, according to Steam. So I'm gonna wait and see if we get an update on that one. I think I'm gonna try Charlotte's Exile. That sounds interesting. I like the title, so yes. Let's give Charlotte's Exile a go. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. I'm gonna pop you in the machine. There you are. Charlotte's Exile. To the web? Who knows? Okay, this is Charlotte's Exile by John Cemanski. And I believe that, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, of course. But I believe Cemanski was also the name of one of the developers of Squirrel Stapler. I believe they're brothers? Or siblings. I don't actually know the gender. So, Charlotte's Exile. I mean, I'm interested in this from the title alone. And I'm just gonna open a drink. Because I'm gonna need one, I'm sure. And then we're gonna go on a spooky adventure. Let's see what happens.
My beloved Charlotte, the woman that had become as much a part of me as I was of myself.
Well, ain't that sweet?
She had always been ravenous in studying the ancient texts left of the Eldritch gods.
That's less sweet.
I didn't understand what she told me about her studies, but I supported her as best I could.
That's very sweet.
And then, one day, she began to talk of such things as saving our realm from the incoming evil and being infested by an approaching darkness.
You don't sound super supportive about it right now.
The next morning, and she was gone. A note left to me only contained the words, "I have been banished to the ancient realm. It is for the best."
Maybe it's just like a very elaborate breakup note, like she didn't want to hurt your feelings, so she makes up a bullshit story about ancient gods.
Distraught and searching for anything I could do to bring her back, I sought the help of a miser high in the mountains. He showed me but one hope, a torn scrap of ancient text
How would you even find this guy?
of recapturing the essence of a loved one from the dark pits of that shadowy place. Torn and ragged, it was written in an eldritch language long forgotten by our culture, known only to those who had contact with the Eldritch gods themselves.
Is that so?
I snatched the scrap from the old man and brought it
I thought
to
he gave
the
it to
great
you.
library. I thought I could use the texts written there to decode the alphabet of the ancient language, so I could know the secrets written on the scrap of paper and bring her back to me.
Very sweet idea.
In the library, then, is where my story begins.
Alright. Let's go to the library, where having fun isn't hard if you've got a library card. I make that reference a lot. Okay. Left click to interact. Oh, hey! Right click or escape to go back. Oh, so this is a cipher? Oh boy, that ought to be interesting. What's this? Okay, this is a puzzle thingy. Up! Okay. Some kind of radio. Oh, I should probably get like a pen and some paper, huh? This looks a little involved. Okay. Let me just... Right. I have pen and paper ready. What's this? A clock. Ooh. Okay. I think this is a puzzle game. Up! Eldritch beings, compiled for the study and protection against the ancient terrors.
There's my first clue. I should jot that down.
Okay. Wait. What do you mean jot it? Oh, like this? Draw a line from A to the ancient symbol found in the book. Oh, okay, so... From A to... Which one was it? I think this one? Is that correct? Yeah, it is. Cthulhu. Cthulhu the Dark Being. Oh god, I can barely read this. Feared by all, Cthulhu causes the subconscious feelings of anxiety felt by generation to generation. He currently slumbers in the ancient realm, although it is thought he could return someday. His name, Hawk, was lengthened when translated to the Old English scribes, adding hul in the middle to visually describe the pronunciation in the ancient texts. Okay. It lurks here. If it's close, look at it. What? Eye of Nyarlathep. Okay, so we're actually using Cthulhu mythos names here. A servant that carries out duties in Nyarlathep's absence. It is a being that stays in the shadows, whose goal it is to see the return of its master. It will stalk towards any creature slowly and quickly. It knows that Nyarlathep's return is being threatened. If it knows that Nyarlathep's return is being threatened. If it is seen when closing in on its goal, whatever that be, it seems to retreat. Okay. I'm already not a super fan of this. Rat mass. The mass of rats. A bunch of rats stuck together with glue. Mentioned only once in ancient texts, horrific for no reasons as much as simply being sorta gross. That's, for an ancient text, this is a very modern way to describe it. Just being sorta gross. The writer describes it as being no shape and all shapes, no order but all beauty. A sight of true horror and magnificence, the true definitions of a... One can construct a rat mass at home with the proper supplies. Apply glue liberally. So you have a sense of humor about it, huh? A pillar of melting flesh spouting from the earth. What's this? Gobogeg? Gobogeg appeared only once before, being quickly banished by the Habla. Whoops. The earthquake it raised in its short time on Earth brought many civilizations to their knees, causing a large rift between those affected and the few nations who were not. It has no known way to be resummoned. 340. Hounds of Tindalos. Let's read this in a sec. I'm just going to write down 340. Not quite hound and not quite being. The hounds are thought to be too horrific to describe. They are a being that exists only in time and manifests through space to follow its prey. It is said that the hounds are not the only object to exist in time, and that even and that even hounds themselves can be communicated through the realm that the hounds inhabit. Okay, this font is a little difficult for me. Let's set this bastard to 340 and see what happens. Names. Wouldn't this be 340? SDNAEMS. Okay, I guess I have to decipher that later. No, I can't do this yet. The Nopke. Four-armed creatures that live in the deepest, coldest parts of the earth, notably Antarctica and high in the mountains. They often live alone, although they have been recorded to come together under certain dire circumstances, most famously when the Nopke banished Gobogeg themselves, securing humanity's future on the planet. Oh, so D is... Okay. See here. D is... Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? D is... Where'd you go? This bad boy. No! Like that. Okay. Are there no A's in this text? I did A right, didn't I? Is this just like a glossary of Cthulhu mythos things? I mean, this is correct, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, just move on, I guess. The Clock of Tindalos. Hey, that's the thing I'm fucking with. An artifact stolen from time. Ah!
Goodness. I think he took something.
Yeah, he did. Was that bad? Did I fuck up? Jesus. Alright. An artifact stolen from time itself. The clock displays different messages caught in time depending on where its hands lay. The messages it shows are never ordered, instead appearing as a string of letters to be sorted out by those that observe them. It is rumored that adjusting its hands creates altogether new connections from time and space. Wait, so... Hold on. So this is a, What's it called? When letters are scrambled. Not a palindrome. What the hell is it called? I forget. But I don't see what this could spell. Okay, let's just keep going. The ancient box. That's the thing it took from me. Oh, M equals what? Taken from the depths of the ocean, this box contains a secret known to only the ones that hid it. Ancient texts describe the way to open it has been thrown into the streams of time to keep its secret safe from the eldritch monsters. Tradition holds that the box can be opened through the use of a single word, although many have tried and not been able. Well, we don't know what M is yet, so I guess we'll find that out later. The Eldritch Board, that's this baby. Used for banishment and summoning of creatures from the ancient realm to the human realm and back. The Eldritch Board has developed as a way to dispel the ancient horrors. The combinations used to conduct these arts have been slowly lost over time, although scraps of combinations written in the ancient alphabet still exist. Okay, B is that almost kinda swastika thing. B is this bad boy. B is this. There we go. Okay. Starspawn of Cthulhu. An elder civilization. These beings seem to be made neither of matter or energy. A handful of scripts exist detailing encounters with the Starspawn, changing from its form to a different shape and back again, possibly even into non-creature forms. It is unclear what connection they share with Cthulhu, except adorant worshippers. Tzatokwa, the Toad God. Tzatokwa slumbers in the ancient realm using small toads out of its oozing small toads out of its pores. It is recorded that these smaller toads either explode after a few moments or cross the dimensionary path to the human realm, where they will take the form of a wild bear and then explode. Holy shit! Okay, my knowledge of Cthulhu stuff is limited, but gotta admit, the idea of being charged by a bear that then explodes on you is pretty fucking scary. The chunks of these toad bears can be reassembled to make clever gifts for parties or other get-togethers. Someone is having a party writing this shit. Hey, Shoggoth. That's the name I know. Blob-like beings that can envelop creature and non-creature alike. The Shoggoth possess incredible speed in immense cold, but slow and become more puddle-like in warmth. Early manuscripts seem to view Shoggoth as harmless creatures, sometimes even shortening their name and adding an to the end. It has been common in the ancient language to show endearment. Aha. Okay. Ducky, the Eldritch Duck? Are you serious? Rubber Ducky. Ducky has become an eldritch being somehow and is just living it up. Instead of bringing terror to everyone, Ducky has used his eldritch powers to make sure that everyone has a really nice day and insists that you take a break to eat a sandwich. Ducky would also like you to know that means quack. Wait. Oh, wait, no. No. It doesn't add up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Oh, it actually does. Okay, so I can use this. I can use this to... Alright. Q is... this weird box shape. This might not be the most fun to watch. So I'm gonna try to keep the commentary high. And the U is like this key thing. And that's an A, we know that one. And C is an X, sorta. And K is this half bleeding eye thing. Okay, let's make those connections. So Q is this. Oh, hey. There's a lot of Q's in this. U is here. And is this like key shape there? And C is this one. And K, where's K? K is here. And K is... it's like half eye thing that I can't find now. There it is. Okay, I hope I'm doing this right. Rangoth, or Rule, I think it says. Ranthragoth? A big bug god. Ranthgoth decided to slumber under the ocean near Australia, which is unfortunate because it also drowned. Ranthgoth is the biggest biggest, deadest bug in the whole wide world. An excerpt is decomposing. Large chunks of its body can be found on regular basis floating in the shores of the Indian Ocean. Nobody has dared to snack upon its flesh. So if that's Rule. Wait, that doesn't add up though. Unless that's a Y, so it's Rill. Let's see here. I can't tell if that's a U or a Y. I think it's a Y. A Y. Yeah, it's a Y. It's a Y. Okay, so the R is this. The Y is... Just mark the ones I've already done. The Y is like... something like that. And the L is this weird bendy shape here with 2 spikes and a dot. All right, this is like homework, man. Oh, no. R goes to this bad boy. Okay, Y goes to nope. Goes to, where is it? Y goes to this, I believe. And L, there you are, goes to, oh fuck, where did it go? This. Okay. Oh, what's this now? The bugs. They started as a handful of bugs that were found... Oh, F. Found in a small village. One by one, more bugs collected in the center, forming a larger and larger mound that only continued to grow. To avoid the eventual takeover of the world, the bugs were contained and... What? In a lead bucket with a lid. Nobody knows what horrors would be found were the bugs to be exposed. So the F is like a long line with a dot across it. So F is this one. Okay.
Infested. Could this have been written by Charlotte?
I am infested. Okay. Nyarlathep. Causer of deceit and confusion, the largest eldritch threat to humanity. It is common for Nyarlathep to infest the body of a human and control them for its own motives. Where Nyarlathep is at the moment is unknown. However, it has taken someone as its host. Banishment of that individual to the ancient realm is the only way to stop it from showing our consciousness in its unnatural darkness. It keeps underlining the Y, but I am infested. But I already wrote down a Y. So now what? What did I miss? What did I do wrong? Oh. The true definition of a mass. So M is like half quake symbol. A, we already have A. And that adds up, I believe. Yeah, that looks right. So the S is like this. Okay. So where's M? M is here. And the M is this. And the S is this one. So which one am I missing now? I'm missing E, G, H, E, G, H, I, J, N, P, T, X, and C. So I guess I gotta browse the book for all that again. Alright, let's see here. He got banished by the... Nyarlathep. So, if we write down that name, G-N-O-P-H. Is that a C or an E? I think that's an E. Is that an E? I think that's an E. Nyarlathep. That does seem to include a lot of the letters I'm missing. So... okay. I know how exciting this must be to watch. I'm really trying to like keep up the commentary here. So consider this a Cthulhu podcast for now, I suppose. I'm gonna end up actually summoning an elder god by accident at this rate. Okay, let's see here. H is this one. We're almost there. Almost. What are we missing? We're missing I, J, X, and C, I think. Maybe I can, like, decipher it if I read this. Okay. Resummoning a loved one. Oh, I forgot about a V. V is... yeah, I haven't assigned a V. Whoops, stop. Resummoning a loved one from the ancient realm begins with the middle 4 press... what? Begins with the middle 4. Press the top 2 corners. Then press those right beneath. Mark the lowest row. Same the rightmost. God, this is hard to read, man. Resummoning a loved one from the ancient realm begins with the middle 4. Press the top 2 corners. Then press those right beneath to mark the lowest row. Save the rightmost will be the last. Press the sides remaining. And then those in the upper row, press the final note. Huh? Okay, the first 2 pages actually have some writing here that I should probably try to decipher. That first one says... okay, so if I'm doing it right now, I'm deciphering these 2 words down here. I just did the first one. If I'm doing it right, then that first word says darkness, but it's spelled wrong. Like, the N and the K are out of order. If that's the case... that's fucking hilarious. Because that will crack me the hell up. Like, I love the idea of there being a typo in the fucking Necronomicon. I can't not laugh at that. I really can't. Anyway, let's see here. The other word. Alright. Let's see what we got. That's... So according to this says darkness lingers. That means the second letter there is an I. Let's try and put HI. And that would be this one. That does look like it pretty much finishes this. Let's see again. Resummoning a loved one from the ancient realm begin with the middle 4 press. Press the top 2. I'm missing the W. I'm missing the V. I'm missing something else here. Mark the lowest, but I have a K. Don't I? Yeah, K says it's... No, I haven't. Oh. Maybe I'm just a fool. Oh yeah, that was when I was screwing around before. So I'm missing the W and the M. At the very least. So we found V and W. That still leaves J, X, and V. Wait, no, J, X, and C. That apparently, I mean, they don't appear in this sentence at all, so they don't matter. So resummoning the loved one from the ancient realm begins with the middle 4. Press the top 2 corners. Then press those right beneath. Mark the lowest row, save the rightmost... What the fuck? Which will be last. Press the sides remaining and then those in the upper row. Press the final node. So... I gotta make like a grid. So... Oh, I did something right. Okay.
In a moment,
What happened?
The ritual was completed. But something was wrong. Charlotte appeared in front of me, but I saw so clearly that she was not who I remembered her to be. There was a beast inside her, something horrible, dark.
Nyarlathep, I'm imagining? Because Nyarlathep is the corruptor or whatever?
Nyarlathep had taken form in my love, and I had unleashed it back into the world.
Well, that sucks.
With a cry of horror, I hid my face. But it was no use. Nyarlathep enveloped me, using my soul to fill the gap that was left in the ancient realm. There was nothing to stop Nyarlathep from destroying our realm. Darkness enshrouded the human world.
Well then.
I had brought about the new reign of the ancient gods.
Ah! Jesus Christ! You missed something. Ending 1 of 2. Okay. Let's try this again. Restart with a full journal, please. So done all this. And there's the whole Hounds of Tindalos thing that I didn't figure out. 340. So what about this? What about 340? That's the part I don't... Oh, hey, I have this now. Oh, hold on. I have this back. Was there a way I could have avoided it being taken? Oh, well, then it's pretty simple, right? Then I just got a 340, and that's, well, 7 letters. So I guess that's not as simple as I thought. Except the S repeats. What? Alright, hold on. Let's see what the buttons on the radio, or whatever it is, actually say. Yeah, this has the same letters as the message that shows up here, so SDNAEMS. So if I type that in, SDNAEMS. No, nothing happened. But what the hell? What the hell is it supposed to spell? I am a fucking idiot. The word is madness, of course. So, MADNESS. SS. Yeah! Oh, boy. It blowed up. Is something in it? Oh, okay, you actually can click further into it. That needs to be made clearer. Like, how would I ever think to click here? Ah, whatever. If you are reading this, a loved one has been infested with the soul of Nyarlathep and is banished to the ancient realm. This has traditionally been a hopeless loss of someone special. However, I've done much research of the ancient threats, and I believe I've found something important that I must hide so it cannot be undone by the evil beings. Bringing your loved one back can be done with the use of the Eldritch Board. Doing so will also bring the soul of Nyarlathep with them, and the world will fall into chaos. However, were the first and the last steps of the board sequence switched, I have reason to believe this will split the souls apart and bring your loved one back without the darkness. I pray you use this information with immense caution, as if I am wrong, humanity as we know it could cease. If the first and last steps of the board sequence switched, so press the bottom right one first and then fill in the middle at the end, is what I'm gathering. Begins with the middle 4. Rightmost bottom row, which should be last. So, if I make a new grid... Oh boy, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh hey! Oh, that sounds very idyllic. Am I gonna see Charlotte?
Charlotte. The woman I love. She stood before me, exactly as I remembered her. No longer did she have a beast inside her. The ancient split had given her back.
Yay!
I grabbed her hand and led her outside the library. We stood together in the moonlight. No words were shared with each other, but no words were needed.
Oh, that's
All
lovely.
was right.
Wow! A Cthulhu-themed horror game with a happy ending. Who would have thought? Okay. Okay, so, full disclosure, I've been playing for over an hour. This took ages to do, because it's like full-on homework, and there were a couple times where I got a little bit stumped. So, this video, when you're seeing it... Oh, okay, it marks the endings up here. Nice. So this video, when you're seeing it, is probably like, I don't know, 20 minutes long or something. But this was interesting. This is a very different game from the rest. It's a very involved puzzle. And it felt super good to put this together. They're not completely out of nowhere, which is very nice. Like, they don't require super leaps in logic. I'm embarrassed how long it took me to realize that that word could spell madness. But, what are you gonna do? That was great! Very different from the rest. Not that scary, aside from being very startling once or twice. But, really cool. This actually took the Lovecraft theme and, like, made you the researcher. Which I feel like happens rarely. You're always like an investigator who goes out and then all the spookies happen. But no, this time you're the one reading the books. And basically writing those notes that the protagonist would find later. That's really cool. Very interesting, John. Very interesting. Charlotte's Exile, everybody. That was a cool one.